Hi, Tracy here, and I am going to work on a companion layout to this layout, and I decided today to start off by showing you sort of my process of picking out everything I'm going to use in the layout. And I see other people do that, and I love when they do it, and I realized I never do that, so I thought I'm going to give it a shot with this and see if you like it. And I'm going to put in the, I'll just put a little note on the screen that tells you when the actual process video starts, so if you don't feel like listening to me go on and on right now and showing the process of me picking stuff out, then you can just fast forward to that spot. So anyway, I am doing a companion layout to this layout using, I don't know if you can see actually in this picture, I did want to show that, I don't think you can see it on the video, but there is sort of a cloudy spot on this picture, and it shows up in a lot of the pictures depending on the angle from the sun. Oh, it's actually not showing up in any of these ones. How funny. But many pictures from that time, and I kept cleaning the lens, kept cleaning the lens, and I couldn't get rid of that spot, and I thought something was wrong with my camera, and then it turned out I was cleaning the wrong lens, and so I got that little smudge or whatever it was off of my camera. But I use those pictures anyway because it's not so bad that they're ruined, but it's close. But they're the only pictures I have of that day. I have other times too. It was there for a couple of weeks. I was trying to get rid of it, but so anyway, I just did want to mention that I still was able to use them, and I'm even scrapbooking them. So, but these are the pictures that I want to do another layout or two with. And then this is the page that I had already previously done that is a companion. I think I need to start calling my pages. They're not double layouts. They're actually companion layouts. That's a better word for what I do. And so I'm going to start calling them that. But anyway, this is the beginning, and I have this little piece of that Dear Lizzie die cut left, and then I would like to use this for the one of my daughter and my son, which I think is cute, and I like that it matches this. It's a totally different brand and different wood veneer and everything, but same size, rounded corners and the whole bit, so I would like to incorporate that somehow. And then, of course, I'm going to use some of the same papers, because that's what I tend to do to make my layouts companion-y. So I'll probably use some of these ones. I didn't use this wood on there, but it certainly goes with outdoorsy. And then I'll see if I can get some more words onto this one. I still do have a whole sheet of this one left, so we'll see, maybe that'll be a third page. There's more words, and this heart could be, maybe I'll use that instead of this because they kind of go. And there's more of this too. This, oh yeah, it came in the kit. I was gonna say maybe it didn't come in the kit, but so I thought I was going to use these letters on the last layout, but it didn't end up working. And oh, there we go. Let's see. Actually, those would work. So we'll see. Maybe I'll use them this time. I have used some of them, as you can see. And there's these two, which I don't think I'll use, but I'm going to pull them out anyway. This paper is not from this kit, but it's such a great paper, and it has the blue in it that would go nicely with this. So I'm going to throw it over there. And you can see I'm getting kind of down to the bones of this kit, I think. You know, I do need to pull in something else too, because I don't want it to be 100% matchy-matchy. So let's see what I could do here. Maybe I could find a word from that sheet. Actually, probably won't be able to use that. I have some various words here left. I could do a yellow, make it a yellow and blue. And that even goes with that turquoise. I don't know, I need to do something to change it up, so I gotta figure this out. I love these, and I do like this square one, and my pictures are square. So that is a possibility. It's a little smaller than my pictures, so I'm not sure if it'll work, but I am gonna possibly use that. And that's the wood grain on the other side. And let's see, I think that's it. There's some little bit of vellum I have. I might actually go for a lot more layered look on this page, so I may pull out some vellums. Oh, this is cute. I forgot about that paper. Oh, that's actually, let's see. We are sort of out in the nature in the woods, so that's maybe a possibility. That one paper could really change it up. So, just going through these others. This one's a pretty bold paper. Let's see. And I may do a tag. This is a tag from my stash. Oh, there's a little piece of that. Check out this next to this. I don't know if I like that together, but I do like that together a lot. I don't know, I don't love this paper, to be honest. If I was going to use a side, I think I would more use the orange side. So I think I'll just leave that one out. Okay, so that's the papers I have so far. And then, let's get my little, I'm going to, there's these I haven't even used at all, but I guess it's a possibility that I could use that. It just looks a little, even though it is retro, it looks a little bit clean and modern for this page, but maybe not. That's a possibility. So I'll think about that as well. And then I could end up using these cork letters. And I use these on the other layout, so that's a possibility. And let's see. Not so sure. I mean, this is what came in the kit, these stars. And they are very cute, and I like them, but I don't know that they go with this. These little flowers, I think these are from the August kit. But again, if you heard of my previous layout, or one of my previous layouts, I think I mixed up the embellishments from 2 separate kits. So that's a possibility. since I'm bringing in the darker blue. I'm not totally hooked on that, and they're a little bit shiny and frilly for this layout. The feeling of this layout is more nature-y, obviously. So that's a possibility. I'm gonna leave those out. And then I want to go into these that I have. And I may use some tags as well on this one. It's a possibility. So I used one of these tags on the previous page. So that's, of course, a possibility. And then I have these more manila folder ones. That could maybe work. Or I could do something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but it's a thought. Along with this twine I could use. And then I wanted to look through these. So I got, and that's kind of cute. I don't absolutely love that sentiment, but I mean, I do like to remember the good times. That's kind of cute, actually. And it goes with, it's kind of cute. I don't know if I want it to be a ticket. That totally goes. Not wanting to bring pink in here. So these are, I got these from one of those, I think it was craftysteels.com, and that works. And it just came in this huge pack. It's like My Mind's Eye, I think. Yeah, My Mind's Eye, a bunch of different several different lines. And that kind of goes. No. So I'm just kind of looking for color right now. I don't really know the shape of things that I'm going to need yet. So I know I'm not going to want any of these in there. Happiness is being with you. Oh, that's cute. I guess that does have potential, actually. Okay, so that's those. And let's see. I will probably do wood veneers on this. And paper cut thing, because I think I'm going to do layering here. And I think we'll probably use some little birdies because we're out in the nature. Maybe even butterfly, I don't know. I haven't used those butterflies. And so I may dig into these wood veneers quite a bit. I have the flowers too. So we'll see. But I'll have my whole thing here on my desk. And then I put all my paper clips together because I was running out of space in my embellishment thing, and I just decided since they go together, I was gonna put them together. Actually, that paper clip could work with the little flowers. So I'm gonna have that available to me here on my desk too. So that's, I think, kind of a good start. I always have my, I don't know if I've ever shown this. I think I did one in my room tour. I always have this available for me to kind of dig through, and it has all my enamel dots and such. So I always kind of just have that hanging out by me while I scrap. And I may actually dig in I don't know, probably not. I was thinking I might dig into my kind of funky embellishments, but I don't think so. And then I might actually use buttons too. So I don't know, we'll see what I end up with here, but that's what I'm starting with. So and here we go. I'm gonna put you on fast forward. Okay, so right away I realized, well, not until I kind of pull everything aside and go through the pictures here, I just right away they made a grid for me, and I decided right then that the leftover 2 pictures of my daughter are the ones that I'm going to do more of a layered look. And because these 4 just were calling out for a grid like that, since it's all 4 pictures. So I used this page to mat them from the Studio Calico kit. And I'm showing I brought my cutter pillar. Oh, because the reason why I brought it over was because I hadn't brought it out at all, so it wasn't over on my white table. So I had to pull it out from where I store it. So now on the mat, I went ahead and extended it to the right a little bit. And now I'm going to cut those papers down so that the mat shows a little bit on the top and bottom, so you can see that I cut it, and then that I extended it, and then that sort of creates some layering. And then I'm going to use this little label. It says every day is a blessing, and I just didn't like the curly Q aspect of it for this layout, so I cut off the ends so that it made it more rectangular. And now I'm going through some other stuff trying to figure out what am I doing now with this layout, because it took such a different direction. And I'm cutting out words from this page like I had on the complementing layout. And now I'm going through all the words and I'm cutting out several words that I think would work. And and then I was thinking I wanted something sort of round or some kind of a different shape to put down there with every day is a blessing. And I do come up with an idea. Now over here I'm working on my title, and I was doing this was a perfect day or something, I can't remember, but what words I was using there. But now I'm going to use that word perfect, and then I'm using the cork letters to write the word day. So perfect day. And I like the cork because it's rough and and this is a outdoor naturey kind of a layout. So I was looking for something to make it like that, and I'm gonna pull out some other stuff to do more of that. And I'm thinking about using that die cut piece there, the Dear Lizzie, but I'm not quite able to make it work. I wanted that to complement the other layout that this will be next to, but it just didn't work. So and now I'm pulling out what I'm going to use there. And I fiddle a little with how to put this. And it's going to go right there. That's the Amy Tangerine vellum sticker camera. And then I put the one up there to the right, so that there's two. This ends up being a very simple layout, which I think is good since I have the gesso hearts and all the paint. So that is already a little bit of texture and motion for the layout itself. So it doesn't need a whole lot. Plus I have 4 pictures. So, and now I put the word for with cork, so that now that says thankful for today. And now I'm pulling out those, starting to pull out the wood veneers that I had talked about using while I was going through my stuff. And this twine as well. I really like this twine. It came with these tags. So it's just regular old twine. I actually have a big spool of regular twine. I have it in my other craft stuff, but I like to use it scrapbooking, so I'm gonna make it a little more handy for me for when I'm scrapbooking in the future. And then I tied a piece of twine around that butterfly wood veneer, and then I just did 3 strips and glued them down with tacky glue here on the right, and then I tied a ribbon around just at that spot. And I really like the way that looks with, you know, the twine on the right and then the twine on the butterfly. And now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what little bit more to add to these clusters. And I'm almost done here, actually. Now I have these old puffy stickers from, I think those are Amy Tangerine. And I used the little bumblebee. And then now I'm going to glue down the 2 little birdies. And then I'm going to put a little flower right there. Puffy flower. And I wanted to try and use another puffy flower. Oh, that's my daughter's book. She wanted me to read her spelling words. In another spot, but up there to the right, but I wasn't really able to figure out how to make that look right. And I end up going with another wood veneer bird. I would have liked to use another bumblebee, but they don't have, the stickers didn't have one flying the other way towards the pictures. So I put the little bird right there. And I believe that's it. Yep, so there's the stills, and I hope you've enjoyed this. Turned out to be sort of a long video with all my talking in the beginning. But thankfully you can fast forward if you didn't want to go through all that. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.